Proprietors of the defunct Crane Bank led by Sudhir Ruparelia have spoken out on how Bank of Uganda closed and finally sold their bank to Dfcu Bank in January 2017. They appeared before the Parliamentary Committee on Commissions, Statutory Authorities and State Enterprises (COSASE). The committee is interfacing with directors of the 7 commercial banks the central bank closed between 1993 and 2016. Sudhir and his team informed the committee that even after an audit carried out by the PricewaterhouseCoopers on behalf of Bank of Uganda in December 2015, indicating that Crane Bank had 1.8 trillion shillings in deposits and was making profits, in July 2016 Bank of Uganda directed them to stop lending. This in return caused a run on the bank, where depositors rushed to withdraw their money.
When CBL was ordered to stop the issuance of letters of credit, bid bonds, overdrafts, loans, bank guarantees, and various other financial services, to me this is the gist of a bank opening. So what I wanted to ask, what else did they now, were they left with?
The blatant disregard of due process and the nature of the sale of Crane Bank assets was suspicious and only done to the prejudice of shareholders. Bank of Uganda therefore handled the takeover management and sale of Crane Bank in an illegal and professional manner.
The former Crane Bank directors also claimed that despite having some financial difficulties, Bank of Uganda frustrated their efforts to raise money from stakeholders to recapitalize the bank. The officials said that even when the central bank, as the lend of the last resort, agreed to lend Crane Bank $79 million out of the $115 million they had requested for, the officials closed Crane Bank on 19th October 2016, the same day the bank accepted the loan.
As noted above, whereas the shareholders and the directors of Crane Bank made every effort to address the challenges of the bank, Bank of Uganda frustrated all the said efforts and then decided to take over the bank and sold it to their preferred buyer.
However, MPs on the committee asked Crane Bank to explain claims by Bank of Uganda that some shareholders had been irregularly withdrawing money from the bank since 2015.
When did Crane Bank know they were undercapitalized? And if they were undercapitalized, could it be that part of the money for Crane Bank was taken to your businesses?
First of all, no money has ever been taken from Crane Bank into the shareholders or into the director's personal account. All the related group companies are self-supporting.
In his prayers, Sudhir asked for the return to the Crane Bank shareholders the bad book containing written-off and provisional loans worth 579 billion shillings. He claimed illegally were collected by Dfcu, and a refund of the $23.3 million, approximately 84 billion shillings the stakeholders contributed before and after Crane Bank takeover.
To date, no one knows the list and the values of assets and liabilities sold to Dfcu. Any excess value to the assets should be returned to Crane Bank Limited.
Crane Bank proprietors also want a market valuation of the assets and liabilities allegedly sold to Dfcu and accountability for 478 billion shillings Bank of Uganda claims to have used in the liquidation process.
There should also be a valuation of the goodwill and the business Dfcu took over as a preferred buyer. Dfcu got 46 branches, became the third largest bank overnight, and also got deposits worth 1.3 trillion.
Meanwhile, Sudhir informed the committee that former Bank of Uganda Executive Director for Commercial Bank Supervision, Justin Bajenda, directed him to buy National Bank of Commerce, which the central bank closed and sold in one day in 2012.
He's got a call and said, look, I've received this call, and he says, I'm not asking you, I'm telling you, you must take over the deposits of this bank on, from Friday we are going to close this bank, and by Monday you must open doors.
It's a very serious issue that a director Bank of Uganda can call somebody and direct them to invest their capital in an enterprise they are not interested. It's something we need to interrogate further.
And as he steps out of this committee, Sudhir and his team also want a refund of all the monies paid to Max Advocates, PricewaterhouseCoopers and KPMG for the professional services they render to Bank of Uganda. They say some of these companies had conflict of interest in whatever was going on. Habad Ziwa, NTV here at Parliament.